You're probably wondering what all these purple hats are doing here. Well, I'm doing some charity knitting for an organization that gives free hats to babies in the hospital, as well as information about preventing child abuse. So the organization, if you want to go to their website, is www.clickforbabies.org, and you can learn about the organization, and you can also find um, hospitals in your area or hospitals you can mail the hats to. So the hats have to be purple in color, or mostly purple in color. You can have a few other colors in there. They have to be newborn size, and they can't have, they don't want a lot of strings or decorations or pom-poms or ties or things like that that might be dangerous for the babies. So my goal has been to make a dozen hats this summer, and you can see I'm well on my way. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to make this very simple ribbed knit hat. It's great for a beginning knitter, and you knit it flat, so, and then you sew up the back seam, so that makes it very easy to work with. And this is the perfect size for like a newborn up to 3 months. You can also put stripes in it if you would like to. So let's put these away, pack these up, and then we'll get started. So first of all, you're going to need a size 7 knitting needles, and you will need a worsted weight yarn or a yarn 4 on the scale of yarn. This is a cotton knit, but you can also do a wool knit. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cast on 50 stitches, and that will give you a nice loose, how be a little bit loose for a newborn, be about perfect for 3 months. And then you're going to do a knit to purl to ribbing for the first 10 rows. So I've already done 9 rows, so this is row number 10. So this is purl 2, and I'll flip it over and knit 2, and purl 2. Woo. And then flip over and knit 2, and purl 2, and knit 2, over, purl 2. This is basically a pattern that I came up with. Actually looked on YouTube and was looking for a nice simple baby hat, and I found a couple that I sort of combined. A lot of hat patterns are with double pointed needles, and to me double pointed needles are very, very difficult to work with. So I really wanted something much easier to knit flat and sew it up, even though that's an extra step. So I basically took a pattern that was on double pointed needles and I changed it to be with the straight needles. Which, like I said, I think is a lot better for a beginning knitter, even though you have that extra step of having to sew up the seam. It's really fun to make knitted things for your reborn doll because they're not that picky. If something is a little big or a little small, it's not going to make a big deal. And of course, because I'm doing this video, I'm having like all sorts of struggles. You know how it is. Oop. Make sure I have my yarn in front. So remember, this is a cast on of 50, and you're doing a knit 2, purl 2, rib. Almost done with our 50 stitches on this row. Oh. Just weird. If you want to make something a little bit smaller, then you can decrease the amount of rows, the amount of cast-ons that you do. Just make sure that it's still an even number. Otherwise, you can't really do the ribbing. Alright, awesome. So there's my 10 rows of a knit 2, purl 2, rib. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 12 rows of stockinette stitch. And stockinette stitch is where you knit one row and then purl the next. Knit, purl, knit, purl. Knit the whole row, purl the whole row. Knit the whole row, purl the whole row. And we're going to do that until we're at, till we finish row number 22. So I'm going to come back when we've done that.